Alright, so I am recording this after I already recorded the video for the VeeTwo Gundam because the audio was just terrible. Probably not. But anyways, let's take a look at the Core Gundam and the V2 unit. So, yeah, posing it on top of it, or at least trying to get it to stand on top of it without the stand is achievable because the Gundam's so light and the joints are nice and tight where you can balance it in pretty great positions. Now, the accessories that come with the Gundam are the shield here and the spray gun. I already forgot the name. I think it's a core spray gun, probably 90% sure. And also, there's two beam hilts on the back. So, yeah. And it also comes with two different types of beam sabers here. One is for the core Gundam, and the other is when it's combined with the Venus Gundam. So that's pretty cool. There is two sets of them, but I have no idea where they were. But yeah. Now for the backpack converter, or no, wait, what am I saying? For the backpack piece here, there are two, or well, actually three, but the two main ones in the back do allow for, if you want to add on other types of, you know, backpack pieces with the 2-pin connector, you can do that. And also you can put the shield back here. I do not recommend putting it in the middle one because the middle one's really tight, so it's just not a good idea to do that at all. But you can do them on the sides, and it does look pretty nicely when it's, tilting sideways like this, if it will show. Or if I'll do it, I don't know. There you go. Doesn't that look nice and dandy? But yeah, for some reason I thought I'm pretty sure there is a pose where you can get it to hold the beam saber behind it. I know you can do it while it's flipped the other way around when you're in the Venus Gundam mode, but I thought there was a way you could grab it from there, but I just can't remember what pose I had in it. Now it is firmly on there, not too tight, but it's tight enough where, well, it is tight, but it's at a good tightness where, if you're messing around with it, it won't just fall off on the back, which I really love. And you're going to want to make sure the slot in there is facing the correct way because it is a flat beam. And you want to make sure the right edge is facing your opponent. So, ta-da! Here it is with the regular core Gundam Saber. And, it's funny because the Venus Saber is basically the size of the core Gundam. I think I just whistled on my S. That's not a good sign. And now we're going to take a look at it with the Ginormo saber. Swish, swish. I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. And now for articulation, the arm can bend in this much. Pretty nice. Love it. It's a nice bend. It can rotate it at 360 because it's on a ball joint, as well as the hands. And the arms can go up all the way, actually, but I'm showing off a pose here, which may look a little familiar. If you pull out the shoulder joint there, it doesn't interact with the head. Does this pose look familiar? Is this looking familiar? Is this ringing a bell to anyone? No? Alright, moving on. So the head can move back and forth pretty well. It can also move up at the standard high grade angle, which is not that much, but it's, it's high grades aren't able to look up that high anyway. But looking down is pretty good, pretty awesome. Look down on your opponents, pretty awesome. It does have a nice spread at the right there, and it can move back and forth at a little over 90 degrees at the legs. And then it can bend almost a little over 90 degrees, unless you want to move it at the ankle joint there, but I don't really count that because that's the ankle joint. And also the ankles can move back that far, and since it's on a ball joint, also, it can do some crazy angles. Or pretty good angles. I like these angles. Like, you can do that, you can do the spread. And there's no ball joint, as you can see here, so it's just, there's no mobility whatsoever in the waist area, unless you want to just, move it off to the side and have one pin connecting it, but that's, look at this. You can, but it's just, anyways, for the transformation, you're going to want to move the feet back, then you're going to want to pop off the legs here, from the V2 armor unit. And as you can see, there's little tabs there that go into the planet system, or whatever you want to call it. And then from there, you're going to want to put them in the slots there. And you want to make sure you line up the circle bit there with the divot in the armor piece, like that. And then the legs are on a hinge-ish kind of joint, so they do swing back and forth a bit. And those are also, the feet are connected on a ball joint, so those are some crazy articulation we'll see later. But yeah, if you just line it up like that, it goes in really easy, really smooth. And there you go, you just swing the feet out, nice and easy. Now he's done his leg day. And now for connecting the chest, you're going to swing out the arms up all the way, and then also swing up the beam hilts. And now you're basically just going to want to, well, actually we're going to do the hips first. So you're going to want to remove the backpack piece, then remove the back hip skirts, and just, you know, slap it on the booty. Slap, slap. And then next up, you're going to want to rotate the core Gundam hip skirts at a 90 degrees to make it easier to get the front hip skirts in. There is a little tab at the bottom there that tabs into the holes right there on the hip skirts. Sorry, my hands are moving fast. But yeah, when it's on there, it's honestly really loose, and just be careful because they will fall out easily, so just be careful, be aware of that. But when they're on the core Gundam, it's not, they don't just fall out. They only fall out really easily on the planet system, which is weird. But yeah, you're just going to want to tab those in, nice and easy and peasy, and there you go. Whoop, I don't know what that noise was. Next up, you're going to want to use the sliding mechanism at the shoulders and slide out the shoulders there to get them ready to add in the chest pieces. And now you're just going to remove every single piece there, because that way you can make it easier to get out the chest, which you do need to get in first before the other pieces, or at least I think it's easier. That's just me. There is a little groove there if you want to, like, you know, use your fingernail to get it out, but you can either use that or just pinch it. Either way, either thing works. And getting it out is actually a lot easier than it looks. You're just going to want to slide it out to the side and then just slide it down. It's no effort, really. It's honestly, I love it. I love it. You just slide it out, slide it down, nice and easy. And then you're going to want to do the reverse when you're putting it onto the Gundam. So just slide it up and then slide it in. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Look at that. And it's going to be flush with the, it should be flush with the shoulder piece that you popped out. Then you're just going to want to press that down, and it locks in the sliding mechanism, so that way it won't, you know, slide around while it's connected to the chest piece. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Slide it up, and then just slide it in. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And then just pop in the other shoulder piece. Nice and easy peasy lemon my squeezy. Now you're going to want to pop out the headpiece here. There's two little tabs that go into the little slots. There's 2 slots on the side there. Just going to put in that crown piece. I like doing that first because that way, I don't know, it just makes it just makes it look cooler to do the arms last. Well, for me anyway. It's like a boxer getting ready. Now there are 2 little grooves on each side of the shoulder there that you just sort of slide in, because there's 2 little things popping out over there, and you're going to make sure they're pressed tightly together on the shoulder piece, because they are a little loose if they're not pressed together all the way. So I mean, glue is something you might want to think about, but it's not necessary, honestly. So just nice and easy, slide that in, and boom, it's stuck. Won't come out unless you for some reason make it loose. But then you're going to want to peg that in, because there's a peg on the forearm pieces there that goes into the holes where the hands used to be for the core Gundam, and they are nice in there, so if you pull them, it's not just going to come out nice and easy. Oh, be careful when you're moving on the shoulders. Make sure you don't pop out the top part of the chest piece. But yeah, now just put on the backpack piece, just like that. Last but not least, you're going to want to go back to the last pieces for the core Gundam. There are these blue pieces that go on top of the hand. Reach the hands right there. Just slide that out, nice and easy. Slide it out, nice and easy. Then you're just going to slide them on top of the Gundam hands, or the core Gundam hands, just like that. And then just slide them in, just like that. Just slide them in, slide, slide, slide. Or pop them in, my bad. And yeah, just slide it in, pop it in the hand there, and there you go. Super easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. Whew. Alright, here is the height comparison. I know I forgot to do it with the core Gundam, my bad. But yeah, it's just a little shorter than the Kamiki build Burning. But, you know, it's not too bad, considering it's transforming Gundam. Here are the weapons, or well, you know, here are the weapons it comes with. There's the, you know, the core spray gun, and then there's the beam hilt. Actually, I wanted to show off here that the hand can actually go all the way back and reach it, the hilt, and pick it up, which is a really nice thing. I like that a lot. And now we're going to take a look at it with the beam saber attached. Super epic, love it. And you know, here it is with the mini one. You know, it's a cutthroat Gundam. It's super edgy. Look at that. I use a small blade. Yeah. And now we're gonna cut to the real audio. These are missile pods on the arms over here. You know, it's got some missile pod action. And it's got two little missile launchers down here. I've only painted one of them on accident, but that's okay. Alright, now let's take a look at the articulation on this mode. So articulation wise, it can bend down, it can move, it can almost bend up all the way. It's still got the 360 because it's still on the same ball joint, still on the same hinges. This is also on a ball joint, it can still move around. Nice and easy. The head now, well, that's pretty much the same. I don't need to look into that. But now with this, the split is still the same because there's nothing hindering it really. It looks like that is, but it's not, trust me. With the new front skirts, you can go still up. Whoa, what the hell? It can still go up still just a little more than 90 degrees. But now that this is back here and this is basically just one solid piece, it's just stopped. That's it. That's as far as it can go. And then bend-wise, ooh, you ready for this? There's some next level stuff right here. Because of the way it's designed and it sort of curves like down, it's gonna look a little weird, but yeah, basically it can almost, it basically is almost, but it's blocked by the leg here, or the foot, core Gundam foot. But if you move the other ankle joint here, it does look like it's bending all the way, so that's nice. Then speaking about that, it is still on a ball joint down here, so it's got some crazy, like look at that, look at that, that's pretty great. Oh my god, oh wait, that's a full freaking 90 degrees, oh my god, that's hilarious. Just to have it like, I don't know, like this. Oh yeah, there you go, this is what I wanted. Just a full ankle break. That's what I want out of my Gundams. And then it can also move back yay far, so as I've already shown, but it can't move forward that much because it's blocked by the missile thingy-mabobbers here, but there we go. So yeah, that was the real audio that I had before. Here's some poses that I thought looked nice. But yeah, now we're going to take a look at the shelf presence here, and it is eye-catching. You know, it's not like popping like the like the Wing Zero up there with like 50 different colors, but it is eye-catching, you know. It's because you know it's something you normally don't see, a teal with a periwinkle colored Gundam. That's pretty eye-catching, you know. On shelf presence, it's pretty nice. I like that a lot, and I think it does look really good with my Zero Hono, but that's just me. But yeah, overall my thoughts on the kit. The build-wise, the process was pretty fun actually. You know, you build the core Gundam first, and then you built the V2 armor unit, and then you put the armor all together, which was pretty fun. It was pretty awesome. It was a pretty fun build, and the design is awesome too. The colors work together really well, And you know, for price wise, it's it's a good kit, really good kit. You know, it's like $8 on Amazon right now, and the weapons are, you know, I don't know how much they are, but I'll put the link for this Gundam, the Amazon link in the description below. My thoughts on the kit overall, I think it's a solid 4 out of 5. Honestly, even though it doesn't come with the full weapons, for the price that it is definitely worth picking this up. I think it is. I think it's definitely worth picking up. But yeah, I mean, a 5 out of 5 for me would be like, you know, super crazy articulation, like the G40 that's coming out. I am so hyped for that. And but yeah, no, this is definitely a 4 out of 5 kit for the price it's at. Like an $8 high grade that does all this, which is like a transformable Gundam. I know it doesn't have, you know, the full weapons, weapons that it's supposed to come with, but it is, for the price that it's at, this is a really good kit, really awesome. For beginners, you know, I think, yeah, you can pick this up for beginners. It's awesome, awesome kit. Definitely a 4 out of 5. I think this is a great kit. Yes, this is a 10 out of 10 kit. But also, I just want to reiterate, if you're buying the weapons kit, make sure you glue the hands together, the 2 periwinkle pieces for the hands, and the shoulders. Like I said, maybe, you know, if you want to, you can glue them. It's not necessary, really. You can just keep pressing them together. But it's not like super necessary to do that. To glue them, I mean. And yeah, I guess that's it for this review. Oh no, oh, there's the there's the core Gundam size. There you go, there it is. That's what you guys wanted, right? But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the views because I need the clicks. And I'll be out with the weapons kit review soon, hopefully. Yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. It depends when this video renders. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.